Okay, so I just pulled the head off the Studebaker, and looks pretty good. I do not feel any wear lip. And this car, it says 62,000 on the dash. I was thinking 162, but this could be 62,000. And it just looks nice. Turned it all over. I was thinking it had a stuck valve, but nope. They all open and close freely. But there is a lot of carbon in these cylinders, and I see some of the valves aren't closing all the way. So I'm gonna clean it up and do the sort of sandpaper valve job. But it actually looks real promising. They all open, been going around. So yeah, I'm just gonna sort of brake clean it and sort of spray it all down, wire brush it, and put it all back together. And I got a feeling this thing's gonna be running way, way better. Because I see a few cylinders where the valves weren't closing all the way. Not because it's stuck, but because of carbon and shit holding the valve open. And not sealing properly. A few things got all the head bolts out. And there's some new, brand new spark plugs. They got like maybe half an hour on them. Yeah, those are fouled. And I bet most of that is from all the old gas, and I know a few cylinders it probably wasn't even attempting to fire on. So pretty much I just got to get all this carbon out of here, clean it all up. Like, you can see the carbon, like where all the carbon is, where the piston goes all the way up and there's all the carbon, but like, I kind of scraped through that. I don't feel any wear ridge. Nice rebuildable engine. Could have been stuck rings too. I see a bit of a thing where maybe the ring sat. Actually, where the ring sat right here. I thought this cylinder was totally suspect, and yeah, it actually is kinda. This is one of the ones where the valves weren't shutting all the way. Some of them are kind of thin. I think this had a valve job done on it before. But yeah, you could just see the shit in there. This one wasn't closing all the way because of that shit. So pretty much I just gotta kind of blow it all out, do a sort of sandpaper valve job, just clean up all the valve seats a bit, and put it all back together. And I got a feeling this thing's gonna be running like a sewing machine. Here's a head gasket, not an original head gasket. It's a Felt Pro. So yeah, I bet it's had a valve job done on it at some point. And it looks pretty good, actually. I could reuse this, but I already ordered a new one. But yeah, these copper ones with that people reused them all the time. Yeah, you could get away with that, but I'm not doing that. I'll keep it as a spare though, because it looks like it's been replaced in a good shape. Put a bit of primer on some areas. I'm hoping to bring this thing to Cars and Coffee next Saturday. That's a big if. I mean, my biggest issue right now is my starter. I sort of kind of stuck it back together and sort of used it to crank the engine over again. And didn't do a bad job. It still cranked it. But it's broken, like really broken now. Yeah, I'll talk about these tires later. Really broken. So I got to show you. I'll come over here and show you. So as I showed before, the snout of the starter was broken. And I actually ordered a new snout and then canceled the order after I found out that it's a different snout for automatic transmissions. There's like a million fucking variations on starters. And parts for starters on Studebakers. So I just kind of did this a bit and it actually worked. It worked well. A bit. And I was kind of knocking it around and stuff, I didn't actually put it together, but it seems to work well. But I don't know how long this would last because this is cast, and I have no idea how this is even holding. So I think what I'm gonna go have somebody weld it. But my biggest problem is the armature is broken. That broke, and I think this is what caused that to break. When I took it apart to kind of take that and see what I can do, it just came off. It was still turning because this was still holding it sort of, and it was still turning. But yeah, that's not very ideal. So pretty much, I mean, like I said, it was still turning, so maybe I'll just sort of, I tried to weld it before, and I was trying to straighten it so it would run true, and I broke it again, so yeah. I tried, me and my neighbor, we tried I thought this was like a shaft, and I could press that out, but it turned out no. So I'm not totally sure what to do yet. Well, actually, I know what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to buy a new armature, which, that's going to be 85 bucks. But luckily the armature is the same between these starters. Between most of the starters. So yeah, I'll get a new armature. Hopefully. And then this, I might be able to get it all back together, and that'll be nice. The head's kind of least of my problems right now, because it's actually pretty good. Now, I'll show you another thing. These tires. Now, getting old bias plies, like period correct tires for a car like this, either you go new old stock, which is super expensive, or well, actually, yeah, it's pretty expensive and really hard to find new old stock ones, or you go find these reproduction ones that are made from the original molds, and they're pretty much perfect replicas, and well, they're pretty much exactly the same as the old things. And then there's these, which are to the latter. Now, those are like 1,500 bucks and stuff like that. They get like a whole set. Super expensive. Like friggin' $400 a tire. So how much do you think I paid for these? I of course I didn't pay 1,500 bucks for these. I paid 60. 60 a tire? No, 60 for all four. This is like one of the best deals I have ever gotten. It's a white wall. It's just these are like 20 years old, I'll say. Guy bought them 20 years ago, and 10 years ago he went over to radials, just so he could go better on the highway and stuff like that. Ride better. It's easier to balance, stuff like that. And I mean, I was looking for radials for this that you can get radials that look like bias plies, and that's what I was looking for. But it's hard, but they're really expensive too, and having white walls and stuff. Paid $60 for all four of these. They sat for about 10 years. Well, obviously, I mean, they were stored for about 10 years, but they're no dry rot whatsoever. Not even the slightest hint of dry rot. These tires are perfect. They're actually pretty close to the original spare. Same size, 670/15. So I'm pretty goddamn happy about it. Now I gotta get some hubcaps for it. I got the spare on because one of the tires is kind of messed up. The guy just picked these up just so it would roll around. He blasted the wheels and painted them. But why do you have to paint them white? The original ones are blue, so I want to repaint these blue. These tires are kind of, well, one of them's junk because it actually had a hole in the sidewall. Probably from it being flat and me driving around on it, I probably punched a hole in the sidewall. Actually, no, it might have been like that before because it's not really losing air any faster. But the other three are okay, so I might use them for something. I got a Pontiac Grand Am that my aunt's trying to give me, and basically my plan is go down there, spend a week helping my grandma around and shit with all of her junk, like doing like yard work and stuff, but also fix that thing up and drive it back, and then probably sell it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna put these tires on it, or maybe 3 of them, because it's the right size. The 185/60/15. So yeah, hopefully I can paint these wheels blue. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get some proper Studebaker dog dishes, So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get some like some moon discs and stick them on, because I think that'll look good, just some moon discs, and with the white walls, that just make it look sharp. By the cruising, I don't think I'm gonna have all the friggin' body work done. Yeah, I don't think. I'm just gonna leave it primer, but I'm gonna try to get the rest of the Bondo out. Yeah, I've been using a chisel. I know in the last video, I was using like a screwdriver. I bought a proper chisel, and it just wasn't going that fast. The Bondo kind of ends right around here somewhere. So I think what I'm going to do, I was told I just get a torch, like a torch, and just sort of heat it up, and it'll just all come out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to heat it up so it'll all come out. I'm going to grind down the welds here for the braid. I'm just going to put a bit of filler over that. This big dent, I'm also going to put some filler over, but not as much as this bastard did. Friggin' Harry Wood just loved his body filler. So I'm not going to put anywhere near as much. But yeah, I'm going to make up a patch for that, make up a patch for that. I'm going to leave the trunk lid for now. And probably this area too. Try to dig this out, see if there's any real big holes, but I think the guy brazed it there. And then probably leave this for now, and then just sort of do that. If I do, when I restore the car, I'll fix those little holes. But yeah, the rest, yeah, it'll be good. But I'll fix this, make sure there's not a big hole there. Probably leave that, might not. And I'll leave like the trunk lid and stuff too. And pretty much I'm just going to go Sherwin-Williams and have them blend up a match to this. And because my mom, I was saying I wanted to do the patina thing, my mom doesn't want to do it. She wants it to kind of be all one color. And well, ain't mama no happy, ain't nobody happy. So I'll get that blend up and probably just sort of spray it and blend it in. Yeah, well, actually, that's about it for now, but there's one more thing I want to talk about, the yellow truck. I got some bumper stickers. 0 to 60 eventually. Danger driver has huge testicles. Between those, I'm going to put frequent stops at your mom's house. I got that coming. I also got a Skyward sticker, but actually that's bigger, and I'm going to put it around on the tailgate or something. Reagan Bush 84, and then I got the Republic, the elephant. Then I got my comp cam sticker, even though I got a camshaft, but I do own a camshaft. That's where I got that sticker, but it's not actually in the engine. I'll like have it in the car. It's like, oh, you got a cam in this thing? Oh yeah. I'll just pick up the cam. It's like, yeah, I got a cam. And I think I'm gonna get a Trump sticker. I'm not gonna get all political on YouTube, but yeah, honestly, it's kind of our last hope for our country not to go completely down the tube financially. Anyways, yeah. I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching.